November 24th, 2023. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Well, we're going to talk about the micronova, about what's coming here, that flash. But we're also going to be talking about a tsunami today. Now, I want to give just a little bit of information here out. You know, there was a psychic, I think his name was Edgar Casey, and he actually drew a map of the United States getting flooded in certain areas. I actually, 2 days back, November 22nd, in the early morning hours, was contacted by a guide. And how they showed this is they showed me Australia first. Why I'm looking at Australia, I don't know, other than I know there's a lot of activity. Okay, I guess from volcanoes, tectonic plates, and other stuff that take down there. But I do not understand. I'm not a geologist or nothing like that. But I can tell you what they did show me. It starts in Australia. And we're going to go to North America. What's left of it. Now, this tsunami is going to come in at this angle. And I mean, it's going to come in at this angle. And it's going to take out Florida. It's going to take out Texas. It's going to take out all of Missouri, Kansas, Colorado. It's going to travel all the way up to North Dakota. Almost right there where the borderline's at. Montana, it looks like Montana's saved. It doesn't look like there's anything else, like it doesn't look like it goes any further than that line. Now, I know they are always talking about California. Is it going to fall off in the ocean, everything else? California's still there. There's a ridge line here that, whatever it is going to retain that water coming in from this tsunami. Now, Colorado and all the rest of these, they're gone. Everything's gone. Now, like I said, I don't know a lot about tsunamis or geology and stuff, but I can tell you this wave was very fast. So what I did some research. What they call something as a mega tsunami can travel up to 575 miles an hour. So that, if that was the case, it wouldn't take very long to cross this whole United States. What? Maybe less than 3 to 4 hours to actually come in at that rate. Now, like I say, they show me that this started in Australia. And how this gets over here, I can't tell you that. I also did some research to see if there was anything in this area. I think they said back in 1918, Puerto Rico had a tsunami. Now, there's some kind of trench down here, but would it be big enough? I mean, if there was a big enough quake to cause something like this, I don't know. Also, dating back to the Cretaceous period of time when the dinosaur became extinct in the late period here, I want to show you another photo, guys. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Now, this is a depiction of a map of the United States or North America. This ridge line is almost right. This is all intact. But what's wrong here, it's showing that at this period of time, I guess the ocean was actually traveling all the way through. It doesn't make it all the way through. Like I say, it stops around Montana, I guess. It doesn't make it into Montana. So there's still landmass here. Also, Missouri in the area over here. Missouri in this area over here basically are gone. This is all flooded. And Florida is flooded. Now, how that takes place, like I say, I don't know. I wasn't given that information. The only information I was given was I was shown Australia, and all this area in here is gone. Now, I did do a little bit more research on this. If that took place, over 80 million people would be gone pretty much instantly. In a wave, we'll just say this was a mega tsunami. Say it was a mile high. And say it was traveling around 575 miles an hour. Nothing in that wake of that going through there would you make it. I mean, there's just no way. I mean, even if you had a cave, and say you had a submarine in that cave, and chances are, what if the cave collapsed? You might be lucky if the cave didn't. You would have to take the initial blast of this water coming in at 575 miles an hour. Then once it equalized, I guess you could get out through with your submarine, but that's what it would take, I guess. That would be pretty hard sell to think that you could make it through that. I just don't see it. Now, there's a couple other things I want to talk about real quick on this. Okay, guys, there's another thing that they call a seiche, and it's an oscillation of body of water typically caused by atmospheric disturbance. So say we did have this micronova off this sun, and it did hit. Now, like I say, my guides showed me this originated in Australia. And I can tell you for sure, for one thing, when they showed me this come in, it was like about 3 to 5 seconds, and it showed it covering all of this right here, where I covered this up. Now, Mexico, it looked like it was still intact to me, and it didn't look flooded. So I'd have to have somebody that knows something about geology about that and the tectonic plates that could actually figure out what from Australia could cause this, or if it was one of these seiche, what they call, like in where it says it's an atmospheric disturbance of pressure. Anyway, guys, just wanted to get that out there. Didn't really want to put it before the Thanksgiving holiday. Don't know when this will take place, but it will take place, and it will take place in the future. And like I say, that's the area in North America. Pretty much it's gone. Anyway, guys, keep your eyes open. Have a good one.